She cheated on her husband with the neighbor, but it was all going to end as she least expected. The neighbor takes advantage of the fact that the husband was away at work and enters the mistress's apartment. The two enjoy the moment they have together, but they did not count on the arrival of her husband. In order not to be discovered, the two fake a plan for the husband to believe. The woman pretended she was feeling sick. The husband then enters his house and sees the neighbor trying to save her. The woman wakes up, continuing the story of her plan. The husband, believing in the plan, thanks the neighbor immensely for saving his wife. The neighbor gets embarrassed, saying it was no big deal, and leaves. The next day, the situation is repeated. The neighbor is at the woman's apartment and they are taken by surprise with the arrival of the husband. They need to think fast about something. So the woman asks him to get down, pretending to be fixing the sink. The husband enters the apartment and notices the neighbor again. He finds it strange, but thanks him again for his help. The next day, his wife was doing everything to please him, made his favorite food, was put in order. He found all that preparation strange, but even so, he went to work, saying he would be late, as there was a meeting after hours. He walks out the door and soon after, his wife immediately calls the neighbor, telling him to go meet him. However, the husband was already suspicious of all those visits from the neighbor and decided to spy on what was going to happen behind the bush. When suddenly he saw the neighbor entering his apartment again. The neighbor entered his apartment and wasted no time. He went to enjoy it with his lover. They take advantage of each other. When the wife remembers that she forgot the door unlocked, but it was too late, the husband was already inside the apartment. When she left the room, she was startled by the presence of her husband. He already knew everything that was happening there. He began to interrogate the two, very angry with the betrayal. The two tried to explain to each other, but it was too late. The two were forced out of the apartment. Outside, they were waiting for an apology from the husband, but totally unexpected news comes out of the husband's mouth. The wife was pregnant, the child was her lover's. But he didn't want to assume it, claiming it wasn't his. The wife was abandoned.